La leche, la leche, la leche, la leche, la leche. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here we are again as the Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Secretary. That's what we like to call ourselves and use, all of us, everyone's. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other art, and more are coming very soon. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languages of person histories on this, our homes, and all our planets, past, present, futures, and contact, we also call ourselves other names, such as, including archetypally every young's goddesses and gods. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. What we are delivering is divine democracies, so that all the Elohas and Elohims, all the Eli circles and Arrowways, all the females and males, all the families and communities that God has created, past, present, and futures, can be reunited again in balance and in circles, times, and balance and contact. All the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively with the eyes in it, and all the flora and fauna that God has given us to co-stewards. Does that in any way suggest that we're trying to usurp the ever-living powers and authorities of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, Goddess of the universe, ever present in all creations and all sustains, including us and all that we've known since we haven't ever known. As I say, the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively, and the males equally reparatively with all the flora and fauna that God has given us to co-stewards and appreciates. And so we says, Namaste, the divines will not speak to the divines within yous and alls. And we says, because to your co-severals, we are all related. We are anys and alls and every one's all related, because we know that we are all related. We can and shells and cans come together, going back and forth, circles, times, in balance and contact for heavens on this and all our earths. And we also says, the alliance within us greets the alliance within yous and alls. Comes on Pax. Mahaval, Hayam, Shalom, Salam, Sol, Mir Pache, Ubuntu, back and forth to Manakanalese before 7 drinks. Chid Grace, Namastes, Mercies, Charles, Schwenzavags, Sayonara's, Dasvadanias, all the languages of the lands, all the continents, and all that heritage should use. And yeah, and so we could all says, because space-time is not linear, so we can all says, let's say, loves and lives ever young, longest, and prosperous, everyone's on all on this and all our planets in contact. And also because we know that we are all created star stuff, and because we are listening to and learning the divine feminine friendlies, divine feminines, masculines, equally friendlies, ancient civilizations, especially very lengthy Magellanian era, and of course Atlantis, Thrace, Hesperides, Pleiades, Atlantides, of course, we would do that for some amount of countries, before Vedics, Vedics, and more. And so therefore we also call ourselves other names, such as co-white calf buffalo women's, co-changing women's, co-Iroquois, Goddess Clanmothers, in fact, co-sister Casinas, and co-cousin partners of the clans and gens. We call ourselves, and co-Rhinos, and all of that. We call ourselves, co-voluntary Newtons. We call ourselves, Sky Women's, Co-Earth Women's, Co-Kachinas, we call ourselves Co-Rishis Yamais, Co-Avishkastros, Co-Panyans Buddhists, Co-Seoshans, Co-Messiahs, and Co-Couszmic Chrisztsz. Not all of those words intimidate you. In ancient languages, they simply use translates to anointed. Anointed to do what? To bring together kindness and wisdom, reunited in divine democracies, past, present, futures, now on this and all our planets in contact. And so therefore, we also, calls ourselves other names, such as holy festivities, Christmases, and all season springs. We call ourselves co-nativities, we call ourselves co-evolutionary noon times, we call ourselves co-psyches, co-psyches and erosis, we call ourselves co-cupids and co-psyches and erosis, we call ourselves co-estelarians and co-easterlians, in fact, co-easterlians and co-easterlians, because we are combining the messages of Shushan, that is 50-50 promise fulfilled and delivered, with that of the Galilee, that is all the Magdalens and Nazarenes equally, all the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively, with the females of all the apostles' families, if you have to them to their ancient heritages, of course, of Atlantis, the Venusians and Marians, Thrace, Hesperides, Atlantides, Pleiades, Buddhist back and forth from after these Vedic traditions, and more. So we call ourselves a very real stargates Atlantis, and all holy lands and sacred earths risen, reborns, nativities, and every season's springs, every young's adults. And last it shall be first go first team for a real Stargate and Star Trek, party peace cultures for heavens of this and all our earths. And sounds like a John's Yakshak court currently to over the Stargates and the Akashic records for reborns and risen humanities, but actually easily accomplished via the Numeral Rule, which you can read at 5050 now at WordPress.com. And just next to it, read the 11 steps for easily accomplished strategies for making us and thus so's. And you'll also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives. Use, because use too shells and kills and shells drives us in becoming Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General's Class for House. And the only issue we have had is whether or not we take this opportunity. Of course we'll take this opportunity. And of course you'll see our names and pictures there. We can't see all of them. We'll say some of them. You can see more there. And whether we have of course, you're going to say in Queen Astronaut that you're accused of Royce, Goddess Clean Monitors, and more recently currently it's Barbara Herschel, Lydia Couszmic, and Virginia, and Lydia Voluntary Newtons. And of course we have our colleague Kept Woman, where Mother was really pro, and especially Evilly's Mother Patricia Sunflowers, and equally Sophia and Laura, Sophia and Martha Myrtles, and Laura, and Emily singing crickets and loyalties. And we have, of course, we have our Winch's families, our Belindas, our Rachels, and Amory's. We have our Lillian and Dialas and Goggies and Cicely's and lots more there. And of course, we have our Alliance families, Bonnings and Sylvia's, lots more there. We have our Ashley families, the Ellen lots more there. And there's some Jerry's, Jared Bridges, and Hearts. We have our reintertwining Magdalenes and Nazarenes, our Essenes, our Galileans, our Veduses and Myers, and that's Estrana, Libertino, Estrana, and especially, of course, as Harriet and Radiant Red as Harriet Nativities. And Clary, Julia, Jacqueline, Precious Internet, Mr. Nodger, Marie Grimm, Papa Grimminette, all the graces stored, Grimm and Dorothy, teaching learnings, all the lessons of the wizardesses of us, that we also are, with Lynn and Leon and Jenny, all God families, that I say Malcolm and Shirley, and don't forget your jeans, and of course, Barbara's Police and all police of Canadians and Chelsea's and Yangs and Dogs, Great and Getting Onions, and of course we have our current generations of females, our Esther's and Rachel's and Anne-Marie's and Julia and Marie's Equalies, our Jennings and Diaz Divines, and all that sport there, and of course our younger generations, our April's visits, Rosa visits, Earth Angelines, all 52 Ediths. We have our Hadassahs and Leahs, our Somasar Swatis, and 6 Anastasia, and of course, especially our Lightning and Equalies, Vanessa Sadia, and the Harlem's Vince Wesley's, and Equalies, Hadassah McGranna, Leah and Ross, Vince and Johns, Blessed Bows, and more are coming. Varies, always, wandering humans, always, Estelarlies, always, Easterlarlies, always relatedly sins, La Leche, Parading on patriarchy, ever ye's blessings.